Hi, it's Tamra. Um, Today's yoga class, we're going to start off with some breathing, then some slight meditation, some prayer, and then we're going to go through some yoga asanas. We're going to do sun sal and some other warm ups. We're going to do a couple detox stretches, some core strengthening, then we're going to wind it down. So let's get started. So, first, I just want you to just sit still in a, in an easy seat, as I call it, and just do some breathing. Let's just close our eyes and just observe our breath. You don't have to change the pattern of your breathing. Just close your eyes, observe the breath. Just feel it as it goes in and out. Now, I want you to take a couple deep breaths and hold them for maybe a count of 1, 2, if you want a challenge, hold them for a count of 3. And breathe in through your nose and fill your belly up like a pot belly. Let your belly expand because we're always holding our stomach in. And what I'm saying is expand your belly outward. So let's try that. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. Expand that belly. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Let go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one more time. Breathe out. Breathe in through the nose. Let your belly expand. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2, 3. So let's just do maybe a minute meditation, and then I go into an opening prayer. During this time, feel free to set your intention for what you want to get out of this yoga experience. Okay. Open your eyes. Okay. So we're gonna do a seated sun salutation. So we're gonna start off in the kneeling prayer pose, which is simple. I personally use my blocks to help me with my knees, or a pillow will be just fine. It helps me get in the position a bit better. Eventually, I won't need the blocks, but for right now, I have them, and they work really well for me. And sometimes I just stand up, and it just helps me kneel better. So we're gonna and I version is a little bit modified because I can't go all the way back on my knees. So I just kind of just stand like this and just do like a now lay me down to sleep prayer. So let's hold this pose for about 3 breaths. So breath 1. Breath 2. Breath 3. Then we're going to go into a kneeling lift. We're going to elevate our arms. So, still in a similar position, but this time we're just going to put your arms parallel. We're going to hold this for about 5 breaths. So, 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, 4 breaths, 5 breaths. Then we're going to come back to a semi-seated position or knee position. And then we're going to go into a basic child's pose. So, do your best with this. We're just going to kind of kneel. And I'm going to go this way so you can see me on the camera. And so I'm going to kneel. I'm going to sit back. And then I'm going to have my arms flat against the ground and my head on my mat. And we're going to hold this for about 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1 more. 2 more. 4, 5. I always love the child pose. Every time I do it, I get a little bit better. So now we're going to do a downward facing dog. So usually I like to just, after doing a child's pose, going to a downward dog, I may just move my legs a little bit just to get myself ready for the next position. And so what you're going to do is kind of make it like a little pyramid. So I usually stand when I do my downward dog, mat, lift apart, get pushed apart, and I go forward. And we're going to hold this for about 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to kind of go upward. Then we're going to do like a cat-cow position. And I'll show you that. That's on your knee. And for this one, I usually grab a little pillow just to be kind to my knees. Like a little pillow like this works for me. Or you can use a block, it just depends. For this one, the pillow works a little bit better than the block for me. So, you're going to get down, and I'm going to move back a little bit so I can see it, so you can see me on camera. And so we're going to start off in the cat position. And so, I'm going to dip my back, and then for the cow, I'm going to go up. See, it's a dip in my back, and then the cow will go up. So usually, I inhale in the cat and exhale as the cow. Okay, so you hold your breath in. So you inhale, and you can do some deep breathing, and you can hold it. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 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 Exhale. 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 2. Let's go back into the cat. Let's inhale. Take as much air as you can in. And let's exhale. That's 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is 5. Exhale. And then we're going to go back into our child's pose, and I'm going to use the pillow for child's pose this time because the pillow feels nice on the knees. And so just for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do a kneeling upward salute. And we're going to hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to end it in a kneeling prayer, which I go into like this, like I did as a little girl. So now we're going to go into a few more. I'm going to do another warm up. And so during this time, just catch your breath and get ready for the next asanas. These are going to be some more just, simple warm-up exercises, simple asanas. And we're going to take a breath. And we're going to do the next set of exercises. So we're going to do a seated cat-cow position. So we're going to go cat-cow, okay? And we're going to do this for 5 rounds. So we're going to inhale in the cat and exhale at the cow, okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Now we're going to do just a simple twist, we're going to twist left, right. So I usually start off going to my right. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to split myself, so I'm going to be on my pillows, and I can just have a flat area. So I'm going to twist, and I'm going to face the right, and I'm going to hold this position for about 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, we're just going to do a simple overhead stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're just going to do an easy forward stretch. You can still stay in this position and you just stretch forward. And we're going to hold this for about 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we're just going to do an easy seat or just this, I call this the meditation posture. So we're going to hold this for about 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're just going to do a seated head to knee, and you're going to kind of sit like you're like a number 4. I usually start off, and I go to my left leg, so I'm going to stretch and just stretch over. And hold it for a count of 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go into some detoxifying stretches. So we're just going to be a mix of some standing asanas and some seated asanas. And so I like doing the detox stretches because, we have a lot of things to detoxify from, places we live, from the air, from the water we drink, or the environment we're in, the media, the social media, just overall being in society, being, dealing with all the stuff with the COVID to the Black Lives Matter. We take in a lot of toxins on the physical, mental, and spiritual level. And I love doing the detoxifying stretches because I feel like I eliminate those toxins from my body. And I just feel much lighter energetically. So we're going to stand like a mountain. Which is simple. You just stand. I usually stand about 50 feet apart, hands out, and I just stand like a mountain. Shoulders back, spine straight, and I stand like this. So let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So now we're going to do standing forward fold. And that means we're just going to lean forward, and I just let my hands touch the ground. On my toes, on my leg, or whatever you can reach to. And that's good. That's really good. I love this pose. I love this thing. This feels so good on my back. My back loves this. So we're going to hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to go into a plank. Now, I'm still mastering the planks. My planks aren't pretty. So we're going to attempt to do this for a few breaths, okay? Because every time I do it, I get a little bit better. And I'm going to grab this pillow because I have to kind of transition into my planks. So, and you have to kind of start off like this, and then I go into my high plank. So, we're going to hold this for 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all I can do right now. Eventually, I'm going to get to 5 breaths, but right now, 3 breaths is going to have to do it. And we're going to go into a downward facing dog, and then after the downward dog, we're going to go into a couple of warrior stances. Okay, so let's get into downward dog. So downward dog, hip width, forward, kind of like a pyramid, doing this. And so I'm going to hold this for about 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go into a warrior 1 position. Warrior 2. We're going into a warrior 2 position. So we're going to do this for each side. So you kind of stand like in the lunge position. And I got my right knee out. I'm going to the right. And the arms out. And I'm looking at my right finger. Looking at my right index finger. And I'm holding this. I love this pose. So we're going to hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to pivot and switch to the left leg. Do the same thing. You're still going to keep your feet facing forward. You're going to lunge out. And you're going to keep your right foot facing the wall and your left foot facing left. And then we're going to go like this. And I'm going to put in my left index finger right now. I'm going to hold it for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, from this position, we're going to go into a reverse warrior. So that basically means we're going to go back to the right side. And I'm going to stand in my warrior position. I'm going to face this way. And then I'm going to lift my right arm and kind of tilt myself back this way. And just keep my left arm just on my leg. So we're going to hold for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go into an extended side angle. So feel a basic lunge position. But then we're going to you point it like this, and we're going to go like this with our left hand. So it's kind of like the almost reverse what we did before. So this is my right leg, and this is my left arm, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to Go toward the right side and hold it for a count of 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Your foot, my right leg in this instance is still facing forward. I'm going to pivot my left leg toward left. And then I'm going to reach my right hand over my left and go towards the left. Let's go. Count to 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now we're going to do a low lunge, and then we're going to go into another high plank. So there's a couple ways to do this. I'm gonna grab my pillow from my knee, because it just depends on when I get down here what my knee wants to do. So there's a couple ways you can do this. So you can face the right direction, and you want to make sure that your knee is behind your toes and that you can lift up your toes. And then you can do, if you're able to do it like this, that's fine. But if you need to bend, you can do that as well. So, well, I can do it low. I can do it like this, so we're going to do it like this. So we're going to hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. So we position ourselves the other way. And if you need to take the pillow, we'll take the pillow. This side, I may need the pillow. So I'm going to be facing left. And I'll show you the modified on the left side. So if you can't do what I did before, get you a pillow. You can still do the stretch. You still want to make sure that your knee is behind your toes, and you can lift up your toes. But you still want to be the 90-degree angle. And you can do it like this with the aid of a pillow. And you hold it for breath 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to go into a plank position. And the thing is, you can do a modified plank. So for this pose, I'm going to do a modified plank. So I'm going to situate my pillow. And I'm going to just sit on my knees. Move that back a little bit. This is my modified plank. I'll hold this for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whew. Okay. So we're going to do knees to chest. So basically, we're going to kind of be almost like, it's almost like a baby booty position. So what we're going to do is, like, I have my pillow on my knees or your block or whatever. Like, if you need, grab that. And we're going to almost do, like, almost in the child, like, almost like a child's pose a little bit. And so we're going to get on the floor. And we're going to try to bring our knees to our chest, and our butt's going to poke up a little bit. And your face is going to be on the ground. We're going to hold this for count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to catch our breath. And we're going to go into our locust asana, and then we're going to do a child's pose. So with the locust asana, your core is to the ground, and your legs are up, and so your chest and your head are up, and your legs are up, like from your knee up. And maybe. I'm sorry, I can't get the full picture, but my arms are up and my legs are up. And we're gonna hold this for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna go into a child's pose. So take a breath. We'll go to a child's pose. Stretch out, knees back, butt back as far as you can get it, head down. And we go 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, and come on, get back up. And you might need to get your pillow back out again because we're going to thread the needle. So thread the needle. Now this one, I'm still mastering. But you're gonna stretch out. So we're gonna need to be on your knees. And we're gonna go on each side. We're gonna stretch out, and then we're gonna go like that. So right now I'm working. I got my left shoulder, and I stretched out, and it's going under my left arm is going under my right arm, like you're threading a needle. And you're gonna hold this for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna do it for the other side. So we're gonna thread under this way. So do your best with this. And if you can't get your head down, that's okay. Just do what your body allows you to do, okay? Because I can't, like on this position, I can't get my head all the way down when I'm on my right side. So we're gonna do the best we can. So thread that right hand arm under the left arm. And let's go for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And thread that needle, didn't you? Then we're gonna go do another child's pose, which we're already in position for. So let's go down, stretch your arms out. And if your face can touch the mat, that's fine. Let's hold this for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get back up. And let's just do head to toe. Okay. So we're going to do. Okay, let's cool off. You need to grab some water anytime. You need to grab some water. Just grab some water. No big deal. we're gonna do head to knee, both sides. So head to knee. So I'll do it facing you, head to knee. And if you can't get your head to the knee, that's okay. Just get it towards you. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, let's breathe. Okay, next leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're going to do a couple exercises at the same time. So we're going to do wind relieving, and we're going to do a reclined spinal twist. And so that requires you to lay flat. And so let's just lay flat. And we're going to do the wind relieving first. So all we're going to do is grab our knee and bring it towards our chest and hold it. And so we're going to hold this for 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can go deeper on this 5th one. 5. Okay. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do spinal twist. Now since you just used the left leg, we're going to pull pull the left leg over the right leg. And we're going to try to lay flat and let that resistance do the work for us. And it should feel really good to your lower back and your abs and your hip flexors and all that. So let's do it for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna flip, and then I'm gonna do the right over the left. So I'm gonna lay flat. And then I'm gonna take my right leg over my left. And let gravity do the work for me. So we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna go lay into Savasana, which is flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to sit up. And we're going to take a couple deep breaths before we transition into some core strengthening exercises. Okay, so let's just take a moment. Take a breath. And connect to ourselves. And do a self check-in. And just see how you're feeling. You just have the core strengthening, and then you just have just a wind down, and we'll be done. I know. Just take a breath. So before strengthening, we're going to do tabletop, which is similar to the cat and a cow, but instead of like going in and going out, you're just going to be, your back is just going to be flat. It's going to be flat. It's going to be even. So let's just take a breath and get into that, and then we're going to do bird dog, and then we're going to do some bird dog punches, which are, you know, which are simple, and you're going to be in the same position for, similar position for 3 asanas. So I would suggest a pillow, even if you don't have knee problems, because we're going to be on our knees for a little while, and even if you don't have knee problems, then you still get tired sometimes. So grab a pillow if you need it. I'm going to grab some water, and then we'll go into the tabletop. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Get your pillow. And let's go. And if you need to adjust yourself, do that. On the tabletop, the goal is for your back to just be flat like a table. So once you achieve that position, let's take some breaths. Let's hold this position for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's turn this into bird dog. So you're gonna extend your, we're gonna do left arm, right leg. You're gonna extend those at the same time, and then you're gonna do the reverse for the other side. We're gonna hold this for a count of 5 breaths. Let's go. One breath, second breath, third breath, fourth breath, fifth breath. Other side. Now the side I'm doing is my right arm and my left leg. Let's hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go into the punches, and so with the bird dog punches, we're going to go 1. We're going to do 5 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to go into a plank. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Okay. Now we're going to do a downward dog. All right. And we're going to do the downward dog. Okay. So let's do a downward dog. And just hold it. Just like a pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Back to the beloved plank. This time I'm going to do a modified plank. One, two, three, 4, 5. Now we're going to do knees to chest. So down, I'm trying to bring our knees to our chest. Chest to the knees. And hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sit up, bro. And we're going to go into a cobra position. So a cobra is just going to be, usually with cobra, I like to lay flat, get my body flat. Now lift up with my shoulders and my arms. Go just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to go into the locust position, where we're going to lift our chest up off the ground and our legs with our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to go into a child's pose. So, gather your breath, and we're going into a child's pose. Okay. One, 2, 3. Okay. Now we're going to go into a staff position, which is really simple. So staff position, we just want to sit straight up. And the arms straight, back straight, and we're just going to have the palms of our arms on the ground. And we're going to sit, hold it for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do half loaded the fishes. This is a simple. Simple step, which is this pose. And if you can't get your elbows, just sit like this, if you can, and just hold it like this. And hold it for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do it on this side. So you may notice that you may be more flexible on one side than the other, and that may fluctuate with each position. Like some days, you know, it's my right side, some days it's my left side, and then some days it varies on the position, my flexibility. But the more you practice yoga, the more flexible you become. And you're able to hold different asanas or positions better. So don't worry if you can't do everything. I can't do everything, but most things can be modified so that you can do your best with it. So let's go to the other side. Okay, let's see how this is going to look. Now see? Now see, I can do it better on the left side. 3, 4, 5. Okay, people. Now I'm going to do a half boat. Now, with a half boat, you may need your blocks or something high to modify because you're going to be sitting up and your legs are going to be sitting up. So, don't be looking like half a boat. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit and get my block set up. And so, I hold myself like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to do what I like to call the London bridges. These are probably my favorite yoga exercises. I did these a lot when I had to do physical therapy for my back, and they really do strengthen your back and your core. I can attest to these. I did several thousand of these. So what we're going to do is going to lay flat, knees bent, and then we're going to lift our hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to land Savasana. Just lay flat, almost like horse. And you're going to do this for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Now we're going to sit up. And we're going to do a wind down sequence. So let's get our breath, and then we go into and then we'll wind this down. So you need to grab a drink of water. Because I know this can be sweaty. So let's breathe. Okay. Now let's go into child's pose. And then we're going to go back into easy seat, and then we're going to do a couple twists. And we're going to do head to knee on both sides. We're going to do easy forward fold. And we're going to do a relaxed bound angle. So let's start off with child's pose, and then we're going to the next positions. Okay, if you need your pillow, grab your pillow. Okay. So you know what to do by now. So we're going to go down and bring our butt close as we can to our feet. And then we're going to lean all the way forward. And we're going to take a breath of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go back into the easy seat. Easy seat. So legs crossed like a meditative position. And we're going to hold this for a count of 5. So let's go. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And then we're going to do the easy twist. So I'm going to start off twisting to the right. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do head to knee. Okay, remember these. You almost look like a number 4. Brought to you today by the letter 4, by the number 4. So let's go this way, and I'm starting off with going to on my left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna do a simple, easy seated forward fold. We're just gonna go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't that feel good? So we're going to do a reclined bow angle. So we're just going to lay back. And we're going to put our legs in what I like to call a butterfly position. And just lay back. And you're going to work however low you can get them. That's good. And you do your best with this. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now sit up. The next position we're going to go into are the bridges, or the London bridges, I call it. So, and then we're going to go into a reclined pigeon pose on both sides after this. So let's do 5 bridges. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to do a reverse pigeon. So we're going to just cross our legs, and then we're going to over back. And I like to rock it, so I'm going to do it for 5 rocks. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's sit up. And then we got legs to the wall. So you find the wall and you lay your legs flat against the wall. So for me, it would be this wall. You get a little closer. And you lay your legs flat against the wall. So we're going to hold this for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you want to come back. And then we're going to do a reclined spinal twist, which we have done before. So we're just going to lay flat. And then we're going to just, if I'm laying flat like this, I'm going to cross my left leg over my right and stay flat. And let gravity work for me. This is a great twist position. A great twist. So we're going to hold that for count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go the other way so you can see me. Okay. This is the last one again. Just cross your leg over. So I'm crossing my right leg over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after this, it's the final move. It's just a last one, which is just laying this flat. And you can lay it as long as you want. For the sake of this video, I'm going to do it for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to thank you for joining me, for sharing the sacred space with me, and I wish you nothing but love, peace, and happiness, peace and blessings, and every day, let us pause, let us breathe, let us truly live this human experience and not rush through it. So I challenge you to pause and breathe at stop signs, during traffic, and at stoplights. Pause and breathe through commercials when you're watching TV or whatever. Just take a chance to pause, breathe, and connect to yourself. Namaste.